are pastors supposed to work?
Okay. I think it depends on the size of your congregation. Mm-hmm. If you have 20 people, 30 people, please get a job. There is dignity in labor. And this whole notion that if God calls you, you have to be full-time, I don't know where it comes from. Jesus himself, at some point, was a carpenter. Until John baptized him and he started his ministry, you know. And we know that Peter and all of them were with him, but they were also fishermen. Mm-hmm. Because at some point, Jesus was teaching and said they got in the boat of one of them to go to the other side. Mm-hmm. So if the man wasn't a fisherman, how come his boat was there? You know? So it's a simple thing. I mean, the corporate world, sometimes I used to do some of these things where you might have a volume of work to occupy you. But you have 20 people, 30 people, you can call all of them within a week, you can call everybody. So why do you need a full time to do that? You remember, we started Agape in 1998. I worked all the way to 2010 before I became a full-time pastor.
12 years.
Yes. Yes. And we have built it to the point where the pressure was becoming very great because now the congregation was large. So we sat down, we looked at the numbers, and they said, well, we can afford to pay you now. So come. And when I came full-time, I showed them my full compensation statement from my employer to make sure. So that's why I'm not desperate. That's why people don't realize is that the time that I worked, I was able to invest towards my retirement and all these things. So there's no pressure on the church. You know, we bought our home before I became a full-time pastor. And so those are the kind of things.
Wow. This is enlightening. And I hope someone out there who's starting up, who God has called, will listen to this to help them.